light still flickers every night by the white picket fence and the county line. We carved our names in that maple tree. Now it's just me and the wind through the leaves. Love don't last like the summer sky. You left with the sunset, I don't know why. Now I drive these back roads just to feel alive in this small town heart where memories survive. Your laugh echoes in the general store where we dance slow on that creaky floor. Folks still ask if you're coming back round, but I just smile, keep my boots on the ground. Love don't last like the summer sky. You left with the sunset, I don't know why. Now I drive these back roads just to feel alive in this small town heart where memories survive. The fiddle cries soft like your goodbye, and I whisper your name to the midnight sky. Love don't last, but the pain sure does. I still believe in what we was, and I drive these back roads with tears in my eyes in this small town heart where forever he survives. Yeah, in this small town heart where you and I still ride. You walked in wearing that Letterman grin, acting cool like you always win. But I saw you trip by the water stand, trying to act smooth with soda in hand. You sat in front row twirling your hair, passing me notes like you didn't care. But when you wrote meet me after class, girl, my heart beat way too fast. You had me at hey under that bleacher shade, one shy smile that changed my day. Now we're skipping rocks and sharing fries, racing sunsets, counting fireflies. Didn't take much, just one sweet play. Yeah, you had me at hey. You showed up late with flowers in hand, said got lost, yeah right, big man. But I laughed so hard I couldn't say no. Now you're my date to the Friday show. You tease me about my busted old truck, but you still jump in and wish me luck. We drive around with the windows down, singing off key all over town. You had me at hey right outside the cafe, one corny joke that led the way. Now we're swinging hands in moonlit air, leaning close like we don't care. Didn't take much, just one sweet play. Yeah, you had me at hey. Who knew one word could spot a spark. Who knew love starts in the schoolyard? But here we are and we ain't looking back. With every laugh, we're right on track. You had me at hey in the most high school way. One awkward smile, a flip and sway. Now we're making plans and painting hearts, leaving notes in shopping carts. It all began with nothing cliche, just you and me in that little hay. Yeah. You had me at hey in the most high school way. One awkward smile, flip and sway. Now we're making plans and painting hearts, leaving notes in shopping carts. It all began with nothing cliche, just you and me in that little hay.
It's 3:30. The storm rolls in. Candle flickers, glass half gin. Yeah, this old saloon don't talk back, but it holds the weight I always lack. Your picture's torn, but I still stare, like maybe you'll walk in from out there. But it's just rain knocking soft, like the goodbye I never got across. And whiskey knows my name, knows my lies, knows my shame. Pours me truth I never said, to the ghost that lives inside my head. I lost you, yeah, I take the blame. And now whiskey knows my name. A bartender don't ask much no more. He just wipes down the same old floor. He's seen the tears I never cried. He's seen the man I always hide. Yeah, whiskey knows my name, like a friend that stayed through pain. Keeps me warm when I'm cold, tells the stories I never told. I ain't proud, I ain't tame, but Lord, whiskey knows my name. If I could pour out time instead, I'd feel your hands not drown in red. But whiskey knows my name, and I drink to numb the flame. Every drop a silent prayer for the love that ain't still there. This bottle sings, but it don't blame, just listens close and knows my name. Yeah, whiskey knows my yeah. Saw you by the lemonade stand, laughing loud, ticket roll in your hand. Said you gonna ride that tilt-a-whirl. You said only if it's with you, girl. You had cotton candy on your face, boots dancing all over the place. I said, let's race to the Ferris wheel. You said, loser buys the next meal. It's a fairground kind of love, spin around and never get enough. Laughing high above the lights, falling fast on summer nights. You and me, stars above. This is that fairground kind of love. Tried to win me a big old bear, missed 5 shots, then flipped your hair. I said, you're cute when you're not so cool. You said, I'm just playing the fool for you. We danced near the popcorn stand, crowd cheered when you grabbed my hand. Fireworks lit up your eyes, girl, you were my surprise prize. It's a fairground kind of love, sugar rush and push and shove. You tease me, I tease you back, hearts racing like a roller track. No slowing down, no giving up. We're riding that fairground kind of love. Lights flashing, hearts clashing, you and me forever dashing. Don't need a map, don't need a plan, just your smile and my hand. It's a fairground kind of love, crazy loud but sweet enough. From funnel cakes to moonlit rides, I want you there by my side. Let's spin forever, rise above this wild, bright fairground kind of love. You tried to win me a big old bear, missed 5 shots, then flipped your hair. I said you're cute when you're not so cool. You said, I'm just playing the fool for you. Fairground kind of love. Ooh, it's a fairground kind of love. Oh no, oh no. Lights flashing, hearts clashing, you and me forever dashing. Don't need a map, don't need a plan, just your smile and my hand. No slowing down, no giving up. We're riding that fairground kind of love. There's a willow by the water where we used to sit. You'd hum a sweet tune and I'd watch you knit. The days moved slow, the world stood still, and your hand in mine gave me all I'd feel. Now I walk alone where the river flows, where time runs quiet and the soft wind blows. It whispers low like a gentle flame, calling me back to where the river knows my name.
myself to wear it no more. Your voice still lingers in the evening rain, like a soft refrain I can't explain. Now I walk along where the river flows, where time runs quiet and the soft wind blows. It whispers low like a gentle flame, calling me back to where the river knows my name. Some say love fades with the years, but yours still falls like silent tears. And though you're gone, it ain't goodbye. You live in the stars that light my sky. So I walk each night where the river goes, with a heart wide open and a soul that knows you're not that far, just out of frame, waiting for me where the river knows my name. Where the river knows my name. You were standing by the jukebox light, same old look, just a little more quiet. I held my breath, you met my stare. Guess some ghosts still linger there. Wasn't sure if I should smile, but something in me stayed a while. We used to dance right by that door. Now we're strangers wanting more. Back where we began, two hearts, one small town plan. Time ran wild and we let go, but the past don't fade, it just slows. And here we are, hand in hand, back where we began. I thought I'd moved on for good, but memories don't knock like they should. You said my name like nothing's changed, like years don't wash love away. I still remember that old tune, we sang it under harvest moon. You laughed and said, don't look so shy, but I always did when you walked by. Back where we began, old boots, familiar land. We took roads that split and swerved, but never lost what we deserved. Maybe fate just had a plan to bring us back where we began. Some love don't end, it just waits, like wind blowing through the gates. Back where we began, no need for maps, we understand. Hearts that break and mend in time, and second chances still can shine. So if you'll stay, I'll be your man. Here, back where we began. Back where we began. Back in your hand. You bring me coffee in your fairy tea, kiss my cheek and don't say a thing. Sunlight spills across the floor. I don't need much, but I want more. You hum that tune from '98, dance in socks when it gets late. You laugh like home, warm and wide, and that's the part I'll never hide. This simple love, no grand parade, no diamond lights or sweet cliches, just you and me in time that stays in every little quiet way. We don't need to rise above. We've got this simple love. We got bills and leaky pipes, but somehow, babe, it feels just right. No fireworks or movie scenes, but this is more than childhood dreams. You fold my shirts and steal my fries, hold my hand when storms arise. There ain't a day I'd trade away for any richer, flashier way. This simple love, soft and true, just Sunday drives and me with you. No need to prove what we both knew. When I look up and see that view of your eyes, stars above, I'm thankful for this simple love. Let them chase the golden fire, we'll just hold what won't expire. Final, this simple love, built to stay, like old guitars and porch light haze. It ain't loud, but it still plays in hearts that never walk away. We don't need the world to know. This simple love will always grow. Yeah, this simple love is all we need to know. You bring me coffee in your worn out jeans, still smell like hay and gasoline. The rooster sings before the sun, and you say, girl, the day's begun.
You dance barefoot on the porch at night, fireflies glowing in the moonlight. No fancy heels or city lights, just you and me and stars so bright. We ain't got much, but we got all we need. A little front porch
church bells Sunday morn, like you were made for fields of corn.
You fixed the fence with muddy boots, singing lines from old country roots.
And when you pull me in at 5, you say, darling, I'm so glad you're mine. We ain't got gold, but we've struck something rare. And every moment in the way you care. Ain't no need for glamour or strife, just you and me in this simple life. Just you and me in this simple life.
Let 'em chase that fast and shiny world.
I'll take your hand, you country girl.
We'll build a dream with dust and light,
Simple, slow, and feeling right. We ain't got much, but we've got everything. A rusty truck and 2 hearts that sing. No need for more, no need for mine. Just you and me in this simple life. Forever starts in this simple life. Just you and me in this simple life. Be this simple, sweet, and steady life. I've worn chains and I've worn pride, laughed with death then ran to hide. Took the gold, broke a vow. A younger man, don't ask me how. I've left hearts where I should have stayed, let 'em dry then walked away. Now all I've got is this old chair, and time enough to sit and stare. There's shadows in my dust, old ghosts I still trust. They ride with me at break of day, don't speak much but they stay. I don't ask for heaven's grace or fuss, just room for these shadows in my dust. Some say age brings a calming light, but peace don't shine on a man who fights. Not the world, but what's within, where regret still wears your skin. Yeah, there's shadows in my dust, stories faded but never rust. Every wrong I thought was right still howls with me every night. I don't blame the wind or rust, just me and these shadows in my dust. If I could ride back one more mile, I'd trade the fear for a little smile. There's shadows in my dust, and they ride 'cause they must. They don't judge, they don't forgive, they just remind me how I live. No saint, no cross, no holy trust, just an old man with shadows in his dust. 17 with fire in my chest. Thought the world would bow beneath my steps. But time, she don't care who you are. She just keeps moving like a runaway car. I found love, I let it slip. Took the fall with a whiskey grip. Buried dreams and buried kin, but kept on riding through the wind. There's dust on the saddle, rust on the steel, but I'm still holding to what's real. Ain't got gold, ain't got fame, just a trail full of miles and a weathered name. This life don't give, it makes you steal. But there's pride in the dust on the saddle I feel. I've seen dawns that'll break your soul, and nights too dark for a heart to hold. But I've learned to smile through the ache, 'cause broken roads still let you wait. There's dust on the saddle, scars on my skin, every mark's where I've been. I ain't clean, but I ain't fake. This here life is mine to take. You can judge, but I won't kneel. There's strength in the dust on the saddle I feel. Someday this horse will ride alone, but I'll leave truth in every stone. Final, there's dust on the saddle, wind in my hair, and I've got stories I still wear. If I fall, let me fall proud, with the thunder rolling loud. 'Cause I rode hard and I rode real, with dust on the saddle and hands on the wheel. Yeah, dust on the saddle, still riding. Yeah, dust on the saddle, still riding. Never said much about right or wrong, just turn the wrench and work till dawn. A man of soil, steel, and pain, taught me more than books explain. He'd patch the roof and fix the truck, didn't need no preacher's luck. When storms came knocking on our land, he just stood tall and spoke with his hands. He spoke with his hands, not with words. In every scar, his love was heard. Calloused palms and quiet grace, never asked but knew his place. He built a life without demands. Yeah, he spoke with his hands. Taught me how to hold the line, stand up straight had my time. He'd nod once, that meant you're right, and leave the porch light on at night. He spoke with his hands, soft and rough, said I love you without the fluff. Built a world where I could stand. Even now I understand. His silence carved out who I am, 'cause he spoke with his hands. Now I raise my boy the same. Not loud, not proud, but true in name. Final, he spoke with his hands, not with ease, but every touch was meant to please. Laid the bricks that made my spine, one small nail at a time. Now I walk not by command, but by the man who spoke with his hand. Yeah, he spoke with his hands. Shoes, climbing trees and breaking all the rules. I'd watch you laugh from my front porch step, pretending I wasn't out of breath.
You threw rocks at my window at 9:10, shared your candy and your old lunch line. Mama said that boy's got heart. I said yeah, but he can't throw darts.
From across the fence, we grew like weeds, running wild through fields and dreams, chasing fireflies, skipping stones, talking late on the cordless phone. Now here we are, hearts finally make sense. Love blooming from across the fence. You fixed my bike when I was 12. I made you mixtapes off the shelf. We carved our names in that old oak tree, not knowing love was growing underneath. You wore that dress at senior dance. I almost missed my second chance, but when you smiled and grabbed my hand, I swear the stars all took a stand. From across the fence, we learned to fall, and then love slow like a sweet draw. From birthday hats to college goodbyes, I never stopped seeing you with my eyes. Now we're here, no need to pretend. Been loving you from across the fence. So I bought that little house next door with the red front gate and creaky floor, and now our story starts again. Two hearts, one backyard, no more fence. From across the fence to side by side, laughing loud on the porch at night. We took the long way, but it was right. From lemonade days to twinkly lights, now we kiss where we once threw mints, built a life from across the fence. had that denim jacket, paint on your jeans. I drove that rusty Ford, barely 17. You were cheering loud on Friday nights. I was staring more at you than under them lights. You made me mixtapes, scratched and worn. I wrote my name on your dashboard in a heart you'd drawn. We danced out back at senior prom. Then you left for college and I moved on. But here we are, 10 years gone. Still know every word to our old song. You laugh the same, I still get chills, like we're running through those Midway hills. I thought we lost it, but I recall we left our hearts back in those halls. Ran into you at that county fair. You said you still wear daisies in your hair. Well, I said sometimes when the sky feels right, and you smiled like it was prom night. You said, funny how the years fly past. But you looked at me like I was still your first and last. We shared that milkshake, laughed till 2, and I knew I never stopped loving you. Back in those halls. Now here we stand, heart in hand. Older, wiser, but still we understand. First love's not a phase that falls. It lingers long in locker walls. You were my star, and after all, you're still my heart. Back in those halls, back in those halls. Still my heart, back in those halls. I saw your truck outside the Dairy Queen. Still got that dent from 17. You ordered 2 like you used to do. Vanilla cone for me, cherry for you.
You walked up smiling in that sundress blue. Felt like the years just flew right through.
Said didn't think I'd see you here. I said funny how things reappear. Thought summer ended on that August night, when we kissed once neath the county line. Left for school, we said goodbye. Figured time would let it die. But one small spark, one look, I swear. Summer wasn't over, it still
there. You laughed and said, I miss this place. Same red bench, same jukebox face. I said I tried to let you go, but every June you'd start to show. I'd see your name carved in that tree, feel the heat rush back to me. We were just kids, but what we knew was young love don't just fade from view. Thought summer ended in that football lot, where we danced slow to the songs we brought. Life moved fast, but love held tight, waiting quiet all these nights. It never left, it just laid bare. Summer wasn't over, it stayed right there. Some loves don't burn, they glow, like embers in the afterglow. All it takes is just one breeze to light it up with memories theirs. So here we are, with cones in hand, older now but still understand. Some seasons never say goodbye, they just wait till the time is right. And here we are, hearts laid bare. Summer wasn't over, it was waiting there, still waiting there, always been there. Summer wasn't over. You picked me up in that beat-up Ford, windows down, boots on the floor. Said, hop in, girl, let's lose this town. I laughed and said, you better not slow down. You wore that hat, hair blowing free, singing loud over the radio beat. You said, I want wild, not fancy wine. So I floored the gas, said, hold on tight. We're gasoline and sweet tea, fast hearts on a gravel beat, tires kicking dust like a rodeo ride. Sun in your hair, fire in your eyes, we're heating honey loud and free, burning love like gasoline and sweet tea. Took a turn down Whispering Road, past the creek where stories get told. You said, I've loved you since we were 10. I said, well dang, took long enough, friend. No, yeah. We chased the stars on the dashboard glow, dancing shadows where the cornfields grow. Your laugh lit up the midnight air, and I knew right then, no love compares. Bah, we're gasoline and sweet tea, midnight boots and harmony, leaning close at every light, me grinning like I won the fight. We're loud and lovely, wild and free, burning love like gasoline, sweet tea. They say opposites sometimes crash, but girl, with you I'll burn the map. Let's ride until the world turns slow, two hearts, one back road glow. We're gasoline and sweet tea, messy magic full of glee. You in my arms with the thunder rolling, country love and tires still smoking from dawn to dusk, from sea to tree. We're riding high on gasoline and sweet tea.
You walked in with that sideways grin, still got that strut like you always win. Said, hey trouble, remember me? I laughed, how could I ever not please? You wore them boots and that leather jacket like no time passed, just dust off the racket. Said, girl, we used to rule this place. Then you winked and stole my plate. Back in the day, we were trouble, sneaking out, bursting bubbles, tires squealing, hearts on fire, sneakers dancing on the school choir riser. Didn't know a thing about forever, but dang, we sure had fun together, laughing loud, wild and free. Back in the day, it was you and me. Remember that pep rally prank you planned? Mascot suit and a marching band. You tripped and fell, the whole gym roared. I laughed so hard I hit the floor. And you, Miss Queen of Senior Spring, mooned the bus during homecoming. We might have been a bit insane, but I wouldn't trade a single thing. Back in the day, we were reckless, breaking rules but never breathless. Bonfire nights, cherry coke kisses, skipping class and making wishes. Didn't last, but oh whatever, no one party quite as clever. Yeah, we were loud, we were wild, carefree. Back in the day, just you and me. Now we've grown, but not too much. Still got that spark, still got that touch. Maybe we're older, maybe we're more wise, but I still see that look in your eyes. So here's to the kids we used to be, the Friday nights and bad IDs. We had our time and it was gold. Stories we'll tell when we're gray and old. Maybe fate gave us a second round, right here, right now. Look who I found, still laughing loud, still wild and free. Like back in the day, still you and me, still you and me. Just like we used to be. Back in the day, we were trouble, we still might be.
I got a dented truck and a calloused hand. You got a laugh that could lead a band. We've been running through this hometown dirt since Kool-Aid stains and grass stained shirts.
From backseat secrets to late night drives, sneaking out under Friday lights. You're the friend I call when the world gets loud, a two-step soul in a rowdy crowd.
Good boots, good buddies, kicking up dust, raise a little hell and a lot of trust. From front porch nights to neon signs, we ride the line where the stars align. No need for gold when the memories shine. Yeah, good boots, good buddies all the time. We've seen heartbreak, seen the highs, skipping class and chasing skies. Still got your back when things go south, and a cold one waiting when you're burned out.
We dance like fools, we sing off key, but but you're my kind of crazy, wild and free.
From rodeo nights to riverbank days, we're the kind of story that never fades. Good boots, good buddies, riding tall, through every stumble, rise and fall. From mud-soaked roads to bonfire songs, we've been right here all along, through thick and thin and county lines. Yeah, good boots, good buddies every time. Ain't about where you go, it's who's in your seat, laughing loud with muddy feet. In this wild old life, one thing's true, it's better with a friend like you. Good boots, good buddies, hearts on fire, fueling dreams and spare tire choirs. From homegrown roots to chasing the wind, we're the kind of team that just won't end. So let's raise a toast to the riding kind. Yeah, good boots, good buddies for all time. Woke up late with the rooster's song. Coffee's gone, but I'm still moving on. Sun's out hot, but I don't mind. This old world still spins just fine.
Bills on the table, gaslight on.
Still humming my favorite song. Got a whole lot of nothing and a heart full of gold. A little beat up, but I'm bold. We're living like that, boots in the clay, smiling wide on the worst kind of day, laughing loud through the worry and rain, dancing barefoot in the middle of pain. Might not be perfect, but hey, it's a fact. We're doing just fine, living like that. Neighbors wave from the picket fence, old dog barking with no pretense. Kids run wild through the backyard mess, and somehow that's happiness. Ain't no mansion on the hill, but there's love in here, and that's a thrill. It's loud, it's tough, it's sweet and real. Ain't no dream this life can't steal. We're living like that, wild and true, with yesterday's jeans and a sky so blue. Stacking joy while the free, living like that. Oh yeah, we're living like that.
Got a
busted fence and a leaky roof, but I got clean socks and cowboy boots. The sun comes up and I thank the sky, 'cause I got another chance to try.
We don't have much, but we got enough. A little grit, a little stubborn love. Life don't always go as planned, but we make it work with calloused hands.
It ain't always pretty, but it's always mine. From the messy days to the mountain climbs, we dance in the rain, we laugh through pain. Take the slow roads, not the fast lanes, with a little faith and some worn out rhymes. Yeah, it ain't always pretty, but it sure feels fine.
Bills keep stacking, gas runs low, but we got stories and a radio.
Some fried up hope on a paper plate, and a porch swing that won't ever break.
We got loud kin and hand-me-down grace, a line of dust on the window pane. But in this house, love's running deep. We sow what we got and we try to keep.
It ain't always pretty, but it's real and true. Like a hand-me-down flannel or a sky so blue. We sing off-key, but we sing out loud. We take our time, we make it count, with hearts beating like an old combine. It ain't always pretty, but it's one good ride. It's burnt toast, wild hope, and muddy jeans. It's long days, short nights, and front porch dreams. Wouldn't trade it, no, not a thing, even when life don't wear no ring. It ain't always pretty, but it's always gold. In the laughter, the tears, the stories told. We don't need perfect, we don't need fame. We got love and a fiddly name, so raise a glass to the worn and wild. Yeah, it ain't always pretty, but it sure is mine. Yeah, it ain't always pretty, but it sure is fine.
That old oak still stands by the bend, where we swore we'd never end. Skipping stones and holding hands, dreaming life would go as planned. Your jacket's still in my back seat, smells like dust and gasoline. You drove off when the summer died, left your promise in the countryside. Where the river used to run, we were young and came undone. Carved our names into the bark, lit the night with broken hearts. Now the creek bed's dry, the sky feels wide, but I still hear you late at night. Where the river used to run, still flows the love we came from. East Main Street at night. Your dad still waves when I drive past, like time just don't move that fast. I wrote you once but never sent too many words I have meant. But if you're still out there somewhere near, you should know I miss you here. Where the river used to run, we were wild and full of sun, tied our hopes to every star till the world pulled us apart. Now the silence hums where laughter stayed, but love like ours don't just fade. Where the river used to run still flows the love we came from. They say you can't go back again. Small towns never really end. Where the river used to run, we're still two hearts, still undone. And when the wind cuts through the pine, it whispers you're still